What's your latest hit? Come over here, cause I know you wanna take a pic. Sunnyinthe6.
Okay, everyone. Views with Sunnyinthe6 is back again with another interview. I'm here with the man behind the camera of some of your favorite music videos. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you from?
ShotbyHuss. I'm from Ajax, Ontario, Durham region.
Okay,
905.
okay. Shout out to Durham region.
Yeah.
All right. It's nice to talk to someone who's behind the scenes, rather, because I like talking to artists, but you don't realize how much goes into their artwork.
Yeah.
That's like literally no one realizes. It's just like boom, yeah, there's a song, here's a video, but you don't actually realize the process. So I'm excited to talk to someone who goes through that process.
Appreciate you having me.
So did you go to school for video production, or are you self-taught? How did it come about?
Videography, video production in general. I wish I did it when I was in like high school, but I didn't. But I got into it in college randomly through my one of my friends, and I did it for like 2 years, learned the basics, and then did my own thing.
Okay. So what made you actually decide to go into video production? Like, what was like the thing where you're like, ooh, I actually want to do this? Was it just random, or like what did something spark it for you?
So, before my friend like even told me about video productions, I was like a real like, not fan, but like a strong viewer of like Toronto music.
Okay.
So like to like throw it back to like Sam G, Heartless G, just like a lot of those older guys that were in the music industry, or like the Toronto, like underground music industry. I felt like I could shoot better than,
What's out there?
Yeah, than what's out, because it's a lot of like, I don't know, like there's a lot of like similar things that I've seen, and like I knew there was something wrong that they weren't doing. Like I don't know if they didn't have like a mentor or didn't go to school or something, right? But I knew if I had the like basic one-on-one skills, and I got the equipment, like I could, like incorporate my vision into it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any like videographers, like specific ones that you used to watch where you're like, yeah, I could do this, I want to do this, like that inspired you to get into it?
The one person that I seen, like directing wise and like a sick cameraman was Charlton Visuals.
I like him too.
He knows how to like take someone's small idea
and turn it big.
Yeah, turn it big. Like cinematically.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember when we first started doing videos, he used to tell me, like, I didn't know anything about videos. Like, I was more like pictures, like, like, picture captures 1,000 words. Like, that was me. But then he's like, pictures, like, we can do videos, like, we can, like, actually create a story. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, okay. And he is the first one who actually told me that word, cinematic. And I'm like, you're so annoying. Like, why do you keep saying that? He's like, it has to be cinematic.
Yeah.
It has to have that cinematic look.
Terms,
and I'm like, what? Okay, but then obviously now I'm like, it has to be cinematic. Like, Okay. Tell me about your first shoot, like the equipment you had and like the skill set you had versus like now how you do it.
So like the first shoot I ever had was the person who introduced me into video productions.
Okay.
His name is Mike Lawamba.
Okay.
And like just to promote him, like he's a Glass Award musician. Like he has awards for his talent, like singing and stuff. So
Okay, that's
so
sick.
He's sick.
That's a good first video to shoot.
Yeah. So I used the school's equipment. It was just like a regular Canon 7D Mark II or whatever, and I had my little stabilizer I bought off Amazon. It was like $20. But, like to me, it felt like I spent like $1,000. Like I was sick, So I got that, and I also used a tripod too. I tried to like finesse shots with the tripod, like it was a stabilizer.
Yep.
And then so from there, like I just jumped into it, not knowing nothing, not like really expecting anything, just to shoot,
Yeah.
And the video was okay, like
For then you were like, yo, this is sick.
Yeah,
like,
sick. Showing the teacher, I'm like, yeah, this is sick. He's like, oh, you need more cuts, you need more B-rolls, this and that. I'm like, oh, I don't even know.
You're like, oh, okay, I thought it was hard.
But,
okay.
Yeah, from then my first video, for what it was, I think it was good.
Yeah. And what about now? Like Like, how do you feel your level has improved? Like,
my level
compared to then. Like, say like you were like when you first started like a 3 or whatever.
Like 3? Nah, I'd say I was like a solid 0. Like,
zero.
Like ground 0. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's you have to start. You have to start, right, to gain the knowledge and.
Yeah, right now, to be honest, I feel like I'm at like 5.
You feel like you're at a 5?
Yeah, I'm at a 5 because right now, I'm comfortable in what I'm shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I know the basics. I know the creative aspects behind the scenes. I know how to do specific settings. I know specific effects and stuff like that. But there's still more to
room for growth.
Yeah, room for growth.
There's always room for growth in this profession. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Always room for more. Like, I get what you're saying. You're humble. For sure, I can see that because like I think you're like way higher than a 5. Like your video skill set is like, it's up there, and like
it's big.
Even like because we do videos too. I don't know if you knew that, but we do videos as well.
No,
I
see it too.
When he like sometimes he's like, yeah, look at like he's showing me your videos. He's like, yeah, this is sick. Like this is where we have to get to. Like, you know, so like you're good.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm at a 5. Like 5 is like.
It's a good number.
You know, I'm just on the ground, like I'm there. Like,
you're up there, but you still have room to grow. But you're still up enough to show your work.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite part of being a video director?
My favorite part about being a video director is one, like. Because me, growing up, I was like an antisocial kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm meeting new people, like, and we're clicking instantly because we both want to get the work done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on their dream. I'm fulfilling, like, my type of dream.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm helping someone out while helping myself out and not really, like, trying to force anything.
Yeah.
And then, like, creating, like, a story out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually 90% of these Toronto rappers, Toronto artists, they come with you with like no idea.
Nothing.
So it's on the go. Like I can go on the go, like think, yeah, we should do this, do that, and you know, it's just like creating nothing into something and then seeing the final product.
Yeah,
like,
and
sick.
you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's my favorite part too. The creative aspect of it.
The creative, yeah.
And like, to be honest, he's more of like the cameraman. Sometimes, actually, I shoot his videos because obviously he's in them. Yeah. But I'm more.
Rapper.
Yeah, he's a rapper too.
Yeah.
So I shoot his videos, but when he's shooting, I'm more of like the creative directing side. I'm like, yeah, okay, get it from here and do it like that. Like so, and it's both of us too. So it works out in our favor. What would you say is your least favorite part?
Least favorite part?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have like a least favorite. I just say
like a pet peeve maybe.
Pet peeve, like maybe the unorganization and like the loafing, procrastinating, like all that type of stuff. I mean, that's like with everything. But if I were to say something else, like when people would like mix business with, like, let's say if they're a real like street guy, like mixing the two within the shoots. Like if you ask for my service, like let's do business.
Be professional.
Be professional, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I know what you mean.
I don't want behind the scenes stuff happening and then all of a sudden something happens.
Yeah, like you have to like run or some shit. Like that's stupid. No, I know what you mean. Dude, we've definitely had some experiences like that.
Yeah. But it happens, you know, it's part of
it's part of it. Especially like most like rappers are like, you know, with the shits.
Most of them.
Most. I said most. Not all. So let's talk about your creative process, like behind the videos, like from beginning to end, like what goes on. Like say if I'm like a rapper and I come to you like, hey, I want to shoot a video. What's like the next step, the conversation?
So other than like booking like the date and confirming like through the deposit and stuff, I try to get the idea of what they want through the song first. And then I listen to the song a couple times and then I envision my own storyboard, give them 2-3 ideas, and if they choose one, then we go with that and then we expand on it. But most of the times I can't even lie, like everything's been on the go, but for my new process I'm gonna be
trying to be more strict.
Yeah, strict. Like, you know, like I have to be strict because if no one's gonna take me serious, then like if I don't take myself serious, no one's gonna take me serious, right?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna like start storyboarding ahead of time, planning like props, sets. Like one of my videos that you guys just played with what's his name, Austin Eastwood. Like there's a newspaper set. Yeah, like that was like a whole set. Like we had blinds and we had lights, and you don't even know what's behind the scenes, but it took a lot to
That's
do
crazy,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know, just a lot of pre-planning, setting my rates properly so I can involve other people to make bread with me and involve their creativity, because it gets hard after doing like 80 plus videos and you're doing the directing, the cameraman, bringing the equipment, shooting, planning everything, you know?
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to like spread out the bread and make people do certain things because it's hard.
It's hard, I know. Trust me. When you have to do really everything, it's hard, yeah. Like there's two of us and it's hard. Like, so
I know it's hard.
You have a team though that you work with?
Yeah,
so far?
My team, I have a team, like as you can see, like I have my girl shooting behind the scenes like photos and stuff, right? I have other people that shoot behind the scenes photos too, and they help ideas with like the creative shots, like choosing locations, helping the artist perform better or look better in certain aspects. But I do all the shooting and editing, and like all the equipment is through my resources, like through me. But I have a good behind the scenes team, right? But I'm gonna create a solid like production team soon.
Yeah, it's necessary.
Yeah,
it's definitely necessary. How do you balance like your life and editing and shooting? Like, do you have a life?
So honestly, so like in a general week, I'd have like 2 to 5 shoots. I'm gonna say 2 to 5 shoots.
Okay.
And then with each video is about like 8 to 14 hours of editing, right? But somehow I try to create a 1-2 opening, create a 1-2 day where I can like go to the gym or even go out with my friends and family or my girl, you know? So I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how I do it, but I do it somehow. Like it just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
It's just life. I know. I get it.
But I have to like, if I have to like chill my friends or something, like not have to, but if I make a date where I chill my friends and then a booking comes, like I have to go to my booking still. Like
yeah. Of course,
like
money first.
Yeah.
Always.
For sure.
I asked that question because I know when we shoot a video.
Yeah.
And I don't know if your girl gets at you about this, but I know when we shoot a video, I already know that I'm not seeing him for the next like 24 hours. Like, you know, like I'm not seeing him because he's gonna be editing for like forever. Like he's in the zone. Like does that happen to you too?
Yeah, like in the beginning stage of my productions, like after the video shoot, I go straight to editing, you know? But now I kind of like make time because after a while, like after like 2 years, like my vision got worse. So I try to do
staring at the computer all day, editing. It's hard.
So like I try to shoot, take a break, and then edit.
That's what I tell him to do. He doesn't listen.
No,
like he'll come home at
my videos though.
He'll come home at midnight and he'll be like, okay, come in at midnight, plug it in. I'm like, are you serious? Like, can't we sleep? I'm tired.
I guess like that though. Like
I know.
He's hungry, so.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I love it. So.
It's annoying, but I get it. I don't complain that much. What do you think the biggest surprise about the process of like video production would be to an outsider?
The biggest surprise to an outsider?
Yeah,
about
like,
video production?
Yeah, who doesn't know anything. Like if you told them, they'd be like, oh shit, that's what it takes, like, you know?
Other than like the hours behind it, probably like the expenses, like how much the equipment is and stuff.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, people don't realize.
Another question I wanted to ask. I know obviously from when you first started shooting to now, your prices have changed, obviously. Did you find it hard, like with your clientele, to try to like explain to them like, yo, the price went up, like, sorry, like I got new equipment, this is what it is and this is what the price is, like it takes more? Did you find the transition difficult, or were you just like, fuck it, this is what it is?
No, to be honest, it is what it is, because you have to value yourself at like what you feel like your work ethic is, you know, value that. So when I went from like, let's say 150 to 1,000, like that jump from right there, like I felt like I deserved that, you know?
Yeah.
And so for people who respected it and they accepted my services.
For
the people that didn't, they just watched from the sidelines and then they accepted it after.
Of course, yeah. They're like, oh shit. Yeah. Oh, it is worth. Okay. Yeah. It always happens like that.
It has to happen like that.
Yeah.
Like if you believe in your work and your craft, like it has to happen like that.
For sure. Have you ever like not shot for somebody?
Sorry.
It's okay. Have you ever not shot for somebody because of like hood politics or anything like that, or like if it's like a diss track or something like that?
See, with me, like it has happened, but with me, like I always tell people ahead of time, like people would tell me, since you're shooting for us, don't shoot for them. But like, I tell them like, yo, business is business. I understand your point of view. If I take in their music and it's not, I don't even go back and forth, but I don't really do the politics. So business is business. So if you have a problem with them, that's your problem. And if you see me shoot their video, you can come to me direct. You don't have to, go to them and just, I don't know. I don't really care for beef. Like you have to understand, like you have to keep six and know the behind the scenes polys and all that. But at the end of the day, I'm just providing service. You don't go to McDonald's and tell them,
don't serve those niggas.
Don't serve that. Like, what the heck? That's so weird.
It's true. I get it.
Value at the same level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say your preferred style of video? Actually, I think I already know the answer. Like more cinematic or like more like effects and stuff like that. I think obviously cinematic.
Yeah, so like I like to do things cinematically and have like an effects, like a touch of effects.
A touch, not too much.
Not too much.
Sometimes I see videos, I'm like, whoa, like relax. Like,
but like people are liking that though. Like,
and you can't hate because that's what they want. That you have to give them what they want.
Yeah.
But like, I know what you mean. Like the touch of effects is nice with a nice classic movie. Like yeah.
But I don't mind changing my style to attend to people's like services.
Yeah.
But cinematic shots and substance shots and storylines, like that like structure, that ingredients to like making videos, it's not gonna die down. Effects, when you like keep doing effects and stuff, it just, to me, I think it distracts the viewers.
Distracting.
Yeah, distracting.
For sure.
But if the song is distracting, you go for it. Right?
Exactly. But it fits. But
I don't know. But like if the song is like substance and you're throwing effects and stuff,
it doesn't. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
You're right. What would you say your worst experience as a videographer? Like, you don't have to like name drop or anything, but like just experience wise, something that happened where you're like, bruh, like I can't believe this.
I'm trying to think of a experience that I haven't told already.
Okay.
Because the one that actually happened to me was someone was playing with something illegal and they fired it and they shot themselves and I was right beside them.
Oh
and
my
whole
gosh.
ear rang and I was just like, whoa, like I could have lost my life. But
that's crazy.
Other than that, something bad. Oh, the Caucasian guy, the white guy.
Caucasian guy.
Yeah, so
what happened?
So we're shooting in a Airbnb, right? And honestly, yeah, like I said, me and my guys, we come there to provide a service. If it's an Airbnb, I know there's rules and guidelines we have to go through, but we don't speak of it. Like we just go do it,
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're shooting in the hallway, just a regular hallway shot, and then this white guy pops out of his room or his house, and he's like, "Get the out of the hallway!" Like moving like a wrestler, He's like wobbling, like I don't know if he's on drugs or something, but we're like, what? Like I didn't get angry or whatever, but my behind the scenes cameraman, he came up and was like, "Yo, who are you talking to?" And then it escalated.
Of course.
And then we almost got into a fight and police were called, but we left, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's something different than from the gunshot. But
yeah. Still similar.
Yeah,
not that bad, but yeah. Okay. All right. What was your most memorable moment?
A memorable moment for me was flying out to Jamaica because I shot something that I love to do. I got rewarded for it, got paid for it, and I got to experience an environment. I got to experience culture, new people. I got to experience food, which is the best part.
Of course. So, Jamaican food all day. Okay. What do you feel the music industry is missing in Toronto?
The music industry is it needs people that have a vision, like people that want to differentiate themselves, you know, that want a concept, that want to actually choose a director because of their creativity and not just because of the clout they have.
Clout.
Or
I hate that word.
yeah, like I don't even know where it came from. I'm using it just because
so
it's a common term.
Yeah,
you know?
it's the word.
Yeah,
for what you're talking about.
There's certain like I don't even involve in slang. I don't even say too much. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even. Yeah, but to have substance in videos and for directors to be strict and cameraman to be strict and say, yeah, I don't want that Henny bottle in there because I seen it in your last video, or like just pinpoint certain things and make it better.
Not just the same.
Yeah, and you know, because a lot of people are shooting in Airbnbs, which is fine as long as it matches a story or something.
Yeah,
right?
exactly, for sure.
But like to just shoot in there.
Yeah, why are you in the kitchen?
Yeah, because you just invested $150 to $300 of your money to an Airbnb to turn up after.
Yeah.
You can invest $150 to $300 to
into
props or a set, like
exactly.
you know. But it's totally up to the client and the person behind the scenes to come together and do that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. You know, not eventually, but from now on.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you like to do when you're not shooting?
What do I do when I'm not shooting?
Like besides the gym or whatever,
gym?
like whatever you said before. But like, what do you like? Just like, oh, I can't wait till I have a day so I can just do this. Is it the gym?
Like I like to have a scheduled routine, but like, cause to be honest, you have to worry about your health nowadays. You know.
You do. You're right.
Like it's crazy, but that's a whole deep. Like I can go 15, 20 minutes into that. This interview will turn into a health show. But like. I like to obviously spend time with, you know, my significant other, my family, my friends. But honestly, when I'm not shooting, I just like I try to figure out ways to better myself. If it's not health, if it's not my wealth, like I don't know. I just rather be like kick up in my bed watching YouTube videos of videography or things that I like.
Things that that you want to learn.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
food. Like I'll watch food. So I know how to cook this next meal or something, like, you know, or I'll just watch people eat, like, junk food, because, like, you know, just weird shit, like, you know, I'll watch people eat junk food because I can't eat that, so I'm just watching them, you know? Yeah. So, you know, I don't know, like, I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm a weird guy or something, or, I don't know, but yeah, just things that hopefully, like, benefit and help me level up, or just, I'd rather just kick it and just lie down in my bed for 8 hours, just doing nothing.
Trust me, I know those ones where you're just like, hey, I have nothing to do today, so I'm just gonna lie down.
Just kick it,
Because I don't do that ever.
Just hold down a cold body pillow and just hold it for like
that's all you gotta do.
10 hours.
So that's your ideal day.
Yeah, that's my ideal day, and just have like
if only you could get paid to do that.
Yeah, that'd be booming. I think you get paid for that stuff. I don't know.
I mean, people get paid for some weird shit nowadays. You can do like a webcam thing, like, you know, like you lying there with your body just sleeping.
Too much. That's like what, fetishes? No, I can't do those ones.
Who knows what people are into now? I'm joking.
They'll zoom in on my feet and be like, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. $5.
Tip. Oh, yo, okay. I'm have to do this.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that wraps it up.
Okay.
Can you go ahead and shout out your socials so people can find you?
So you guys can find me at ShotbyHuss on any social media, JBM Productions, and yeah, just those two. And shout out Sunnyinthe6, you know.
Thank
you. Everybody behind the scenes.
Perfect. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching ShotbyHuss. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Who do you work with? What's your latest hit? Come over here, cause I know you wanna take up